Hello there. This video did not turn out awesome, so I'll probably redo it. But for right now, for today, which is the 17th of April, um, I'm going to quickly demonstrate and ask you to look at the PDF that I sent to you, How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, by Jeff Kirby and Stan Lee, originally published in 1977. But it's a great book and it's a lot of information. What I'm going to assign for next week is that you look at pages 38 and 39, and it shows you how to make a comic book, a superhero, according to Jack Kirby and his approach, which is slightly different from the Riley method. The Riley method is exactly 8 heads tall. It's very good for figure drawing and more of an academic setting. But in comics, I guess superheroes are a little more super than everybody else, so they're actually 8.5 heads tall. You can't see anything I'm doing right now, can you? Okay. There. We're going to start with a vertical line. I know that looks horizontal. That's because I rotated my paper. It's easier for me to make straight lines when I hold the pencil perpendicular to the line that I'm drawing. So now I have a vertical axis. I'm going to divide that in half, putting an X. Now I'm going to check my work, and I can see that I was off considerably, too high. So I'm going to make that mark, and that was closer. Notice you can just use your pencil to measure to see if the two parts are equal. Then we divide into fourths. Checking that again, I'm way off. So just adjust it. And after you have fourths, you're going to divide that one more time. Now you have eighths. And if we were using the Riley figure approach, we would just leave it like that. The top eighth would be the head, and the very bottom would be the feet. However, Marvel Comics have these little extra parts. There's a little extra space where the neck is, and there's a little extra space where the feet are, so the bottom is really the ankles. In order to do that, you're going to take that top section, divide it into thirds, and then take 1/3 and bring it above, and take 1/3 and bring it below. I hope that made sense. So there is just a little extra. I guess it's not 8.5, it's 8 2/3. The top section is going to be some sort of head, and then that little extra third is where the neck goes. There are generalizations and basically stylistic things that vary with the comics of the 1970s and 80s. But in general, if it's male, the neck is going to be wider, the jaw is going to be more angular. If it's female, the neck is going to be thinner, the hips are going to be thinner, or actually the hips will be wider, but the waist is thinner. And the eyebrows, for whatever reason, are arched far more with the female characters than they are with the male characters in Marvel Comics. What are all these triangles? They're leading to different places. The bottom of the sternum, which is the xiphoid process, is what it's called, and then the navel, roughly. Now, this is not exactly where the navel is. It's a little higher than that, but so the first dot down is your collarbone, top of the sternum, then the bottom of the sternum, and then the navel, and then the crotch, I guess. I don't really like saying the word crotch, but after the crotch, it goes to halfway down the femur or the thigh. You'll notice that the deltoid muscles, I just actually make a D. It looks like a capital D. That's deltoid, and then biceps. Trapezoids for the forearm. Here's a little trick for drawing a hand quick. triangle, triangle, triangle. And then you just curve some of the edges a little bit. Then the kneecap is right above that next guideline. You can't see it because, like I said, I'm going to redo this video, but for right now, this will give you the basic idea. The best thing to do is look at the PDF. You can also go on YouTube and type in how to draw comics the Marvel way, and the entire book is narrated essentially by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. So if you don't want to read it or look at the pictures, you can watch on YouTube. Anyway, there's that trick again with the hand. Triangle, triangle, triangle. And what I would like you to do is do this 4 to 5 times. Lightly, loosely, making a comic book character. Then next week, I want you to maybe think about more details and assemble a crew of 4 to 5 superheroes, like the Fantastic Four, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the Justice League, or something like that. I'll give you more information later.